Okay, this is some of the really old dishes and stuff. This is the antique. The house is set up in the original settings and stuff, and we have some beautiful dishes. Look at that salt and pepper shaker there. Okay, the furnishings are very old. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? And another dress from the old days. Of course, and look at this high chair. Isn't that just unreal? It's beautiful. Look at the wheels in that. Okay, because it always served as a double purpose, because then you'd have a carriage by the way you turned it around. Okay, look at that. Look at all the craftsmen, all the design in that woodwork, how they used to make things. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. A lot of the old dishes. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, this is the entrance. Look at the woodwork and some of this. Beautiful, beautiful woodwork. Look at that. Okay, this is an amazing room. I want to bring you the look of the ceiling. Look how beautiful that is. This is original. It's been touched up some. Look how beautiful. Nice light too. Okay. There's a nice old organ. Of course, a banjo. Dad had one of those. He used to play in a band when he was a young boy. Stuff. Some interesting pieces here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And look at the chairs. Of course, marble was always the thing here. Look at the craftsmanship in that. Isn't that beautiful? These beautiful chairs. Here's some of the dresses from the old days. Nicely preserved. Very thick. Long lasting. Cute little purse. Look at the chairs, how they used to do the craftsmanship on the chairs and everything. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. The lamp. The music box. Look at this. It's so beautiful. A nice design on top too. But look at these. The way the sofas were made. All the very nice material. Nice, thick, long wear. This is a beautiful set room. I really enjoy the ceiling. What a beautiful ceiling. Look at that. Okay, very nice dress. The beautiful beads in that. Look how beautiful that is. Very lovely. The shoes. Look at the antique bench. You'll find this on the top of the stairs before you go into some of the bedrooms and everything. Look at that. Some of the antique dishes. The pictures of different places in town. Beautiful collection. There you go. And a variety of different buttons. Okay, you get to see some of the old bench. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at this nice quilt. some of the antique hair pieces. The beauty of this. Now these are some very unique little fans. They're made with peacock feathers. And a lot of times when the ladies went out in public, along with wearing their long gloves and everything, they had a fan to keep themselves cool. Look at that. Beautiful feather ones. Look at that. Some were just long like that. Look at that. Very nice. Some old spoons. Big variety. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the lamps. Very nice display. Oh, look at that. An old chest. Some of the old chairs. The old thing. Look at that, the design in that. Some more of the antique clothes. Must be all the different medicines and everything that you would find. Isn't that nice? Look at the mirror. Some of these old mirrors. Old tub. Nope, it's even got a little scale underneath there. Look how small that really was. Yeah. And the old sewing machine. So, white rotary. Look at that. Okay, a couple of old calendars. This is 1925. This one's 1928. But look at the woodwork of all this. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The old little doll. The rocking chairs. I get to see the little antique horses. Cute little toys. They're beautiful. Yes. Some of the old stoves. If you watch some of my other videos and stuff from Thorndike, they had some of these. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Some of the old clothes. Some of the little dresses for the kids to play with. Along with their dolls being in a walker. And a little high chair. Look at that. Some of the old sleds. Nice little knickknacks. A pair of old skis. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. These boxes. Antique for sure. Okay, here we have another bedroom. This is the ladies' room. The ladies' bedroom and stuff. You can see an old antique umbrella in here. Kind of went with her outfit. Beautiful shoes and vases. White dress. A couple of different potties here. That's beautiful. And some of the clothes. Yeah, it gives you an antique look. How everything looks. Cute little umbrella. And some of the clothes here. There you go. Another antique room. Look at the lighting in there. Here I'm bringing you one of the antique rooms. Get to see the dolls of the old days. Oh, Jenny, this is kind of like the doll I had and stuff. Where all I did was I used to play with the eyes all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's about that size and everything because it's as big as I was.
As tall as you were.
Yep, it was. Yeah. That's just like what Kara does. Yeah, look at that. Some interesting old shoes, boots. Yeah. Look at that. Nice and pointy. Beautiful dresser. Oh, look at the hat. beautiful. Look at that. All that from the old days. Beautiful dresses. Wow. Imagine all the work that goes into the lace and everything of these dresses.
Yeah, aren't they pretty? I love that dress.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
It's nice.
The other one's
Yeah.
pretty too, but it doesn't show as well, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, the purple's definitely prettier. And of course the cradles for the little ones.
Is that right?
And the bed. And of course in the old days they had a pot besides the bed. Look at that. Beautiful quilt. A lot of work goes into that. All the leftover materials. Yep. And they used to heat this right up. Put it in your bed to keep you warm at night. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful here. This was unique in itself. And then you had your little potty. That's for at night, so you didn't have to go anywhere else. Okay, here we have where all the shoes are kept. Some of the little jackets. And you get to see the little socks and little caps and hats. Of course, a lady in them days never went out without a hat on. Cute little umbrellas, even for the little ones. A whole bunch of different designs. Look at that. An old chest. A suitcase. Some jackets. Okay, this room here is part of the old kitchen. Let me see where the light is for here. Not sure. Oh. Remember those lights? The round ring? Okay, here we have one of the old antique stoves and stuff, and a lot of the cookware, of course popcorn. Still use some of these for the campfires and stuff to pop your popcorn. Of course the irons, where the irons used to be and stuff. You get to see some of the old antique stuff here. Look at that. Some of the old pots and pans here. That's where you dry it up. That's where you dry apples and everything. These sinks. A lot of the apartments in Lewiston still have these old sinks and everything. When I was in my 20s, stuff, and of course the meat grinder here. There you go. Yeah, a lot of the old antique. Look at this clock. Look at the craftsmanship in that. You don't see so much of that beautiful craftsmanship anymore. Look at that. How beautiful. Okay, and in this side room and everything, you would find where they used to come in through the back door. And in here, they have where they would put the barrel of flour. And in here, the block of ice. You'll see the other side in a minute. But they used to bring that right in through the back here. There we go. Alright. This is part of the old cupboards and everything. See some of the old spices there. I like these cupboards. So see, you saw the back side of where they brought the ice in for the ice box. Okay, you get a collection of some of the old milk jugs here. Cutting boards. Oh, the little pans and tools. Weighing. Look at this. All the little drawers. Look at that. It's your little pantry. Oh, the ice cream maker. Ha ha. There you go. Some of your old bowls. Your cuttings for your cookie. Sifting your flour. Look at that. All the old cupboards. Oh, and a few very old boxes of cornflakes. How do you like that? All right. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these all to you. So they would dry the, have your dry beans and everything for the winter. That's how you preserved it. So then you can use it in soups later on in the wintertime. Alright. This is another room that's preserved. Look at the benches here. You have to see this organ. Look at this. It's all pumped. Beautiful organ. And these beautiful pieces here. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Imagine pumping that in order to play. But look at that. It's beautiful antiques. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Of course, that's by the fireplace. The lovely antique clock. Okay. And how they used to light up. This was the beginning. And they went to just the kerosene. And here we have the desk. Look at the design of all that. So beautiful. Okay. Oh, look at all these you could look at. What's really lovely about this room is not only the ceiling, as you see the extra design in the ceiling. Look at that. But it's also the stained glass. So beautiful. Look at that. The sun shining in. Those red spots bring such a glow to the room. Look how beautiful that is. Unreal ceiling. Lovely. Of course, they had the fireplace. And look how all this is. The design and the craftsmanship and all that. Okay, and then for some more music. A Victoria. A Victrola. I don't know how much of that you can see. There we go. See it a little bit better. There we go. Historical buildings that's at the Windsor Fair. You can see the granites, or what was used for steps. Take your time to go down, huh? It's downhill. It doesn't want. You don't want to be running. Okay. So let's just go in. Ooh, it's a hole here. I don't know what that was for. Ha. Okay. Let's take this. Oh my goodness. Do you know what the hole on the outside was?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay. Oh, and what are we cooking?
Beef stew.
Beef stew. Ah. All right. This was the kitchen. Just pump the water. Oh, look at that. And it's still working. All right. Remember that. The old days. The pump still works. Different candles. Different dishes. The old sink. Wow. Look at some of the old dishes. There's a butter turner. Some of the old bowls. Look at that. Cool. Love it. Love the old pans. Oh, you're going to be making apple pie later?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think we're making bread later now.
Ah, there you go. Okay. More or less. Oops, the weaving room. Hello. Oh, all the old days, how it was all put together. It was a lot of hair in that. That was the insulation. The old weaving things. Cool. Wood stove. See how old the doors are and everything? I mean, really. Wow. So nice. And this was a set room. Some of the old chairs, rocking chairs. All right. Done some more weaving. Huh?
Little horsehair plaster.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
In some fragile condition.
Yeah. And the kids, babies always had a room right next to the kitchen. So they could put the babies in the crib. Look at the old cribs. I know. All the clothes. Huh, dominoes and the high chair. No, I don't believe this. This didn't go upstairs, did it?
What?
Does it go upstairs?
It does, but it's not anything done, and the floors aren't good and stuff, so.
Oh, so they don't.
Up there.
Yeah.
And there's storage and stuff, is what they're using it for right now.
Ah.
There's two big there's two medium-sized bedrooms in the front, and then this over here has never ever been finished. It's just attic.
Ah.
But back when this house was lived in, this was the original house from this wall this way in 1803, and the older kids would have slept up in the attic
Yeah.
after they were older.
That's kind of how we felt when we were kids.
Over here.
Yeah. When we were kids, we kind of felt that. The upstairs were kind of an attic. There was just one register for the wood stove and everything that heated the whole upstairs, and it was in the hallway.
Yeah, you had to have your door open then, or you wouldn't get in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so it's kind of cold.
I have a relative that lived in Palermo in the 1860s, the Civil War era, and in his diary thing, he talks about the kids sleeping upstairs, and it was cedar shingles on the roof and no finish at all inside, and if the wind blew hard, the snow blew in on them in the winter.
Yeah.
So.
And it was actually, to them, it was supposed to be healthier for you.
Yeah.
Because you stayed warm under all the covers and everything, and then
the
you...
fresh air.
Yeah, yeah, for breathing and all that good stuff. So, huh. Nice.
And we have beef stew cooking for lunch and bread rising to go in the oven.
Cool. Isn't that nice? I like that. That is nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah. And here's the outside of that building. So, and then some of the pieces that people use to decorate their lawns. They just put a piece, and you see this one's on a bunch of flat rocks and everything, just to keep the history all going. And put a bouquet of flowers or whatever. You can smell it. All right. So there's the old house, and you see the smoke coming out from the fireplace inside where they're cooking the beef stew. That's another antique house that we're going to walk into. This is at the Windsor Fair for you to all come and check out and everything. Start out with your old pump here, and then we're going to go into, in the old days they used to have a summer kitchen. So we're going to start with the summer kitchen. Whoops.
in the winter. The water in the brook, you would keep it cool in the summer and stop it from freezing in the winter. You set your stuff out inside in the brook.
Right,
It's
yeah.
run through.
Wow.
And then they would pack it with snow to insulate it and stuff so it stayed without freezing in your
Excuse me.
Yeah. Wow. Very good.
Like the summer kitchen thing.
Excuse me.
I got my heart closed. Oh, I got
Right.
That's a quilt rack.
Queen
We're
Atlantic.
just
Yeah.
displaying it there. We just put it up there to display it. It normally would be, dropped down where they could set all the way around it, and it's pegged so you can start in the center of your quilt. And they would have 4 or 5 people that were working, hand doing the quilting, and work their way out. Well, that's why the pegs are there, because you can,
That's like the bucket, I made a bucket, that's like the one I made.
Really?
Yeah, I made a bucket like that.
You drop it
Some
down.
half buckets so that I bought the plastic inserts for flowers. I gave, and then I did toe painting and did some
So-
little apples.
beautiful.
Gave them to
Oh.
my kids. Some of them use them.
It's a nice
as
little
silverware
kitchen here.
tables and big stuff on the counter. One of them uses it as a planter.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Did the yoke to carry
Old
buckets
kitchen.
like that.
Yeah.
All the old dishes.
That all carved out underneath.
Ah, I'd see every kitchen had a grinder.
Make candles.
Grind your spices yourself.
Really
Hey,
For grass, I'm not sure.
that was for the salt pork.
easy. When you think of it,
When you're cooking, some more salt pork.
on PBS they had a series on.
That's cute, I like this. Every kitchen had one, you had to grind it up yourself.
That's right. Coffee
And
grinder, and now people want them. So they
I know.
these automatic coffee grinders.
yeah,
For what, 6
cool.
That's like when we watched it, we said, we look at how hard it was, but people that were going through it at that
Oh,
time.
the braided rugs.
that's all they knew.
You want to check inside there and see. Oh, you did? That's nice.
They didn't
I like
have
that.
microwaves and they couldn't bring any makeup
Oh.
or anything. There were 6 couples.
Oh my goodness. The old silverware.
Well, actually, you can go on the internet.
Ha. This wasn't open before. This is cool.
Just opened it, we forgot.
Oh, that is so nice. All the little dishes. Beautiful chairs.
My granddaughter.
Oh, the little kids' room. Oh, doll swing. A potty. Strollers, chairs, metal crib. Cute. Sewing room. Sewing little area, I guess. Oh, an organ. Big spinning wheel. Sewing machine. Chest, how the old beds were made. Look at that. Hey, you had a little bowl that used to sit inside there. More of the old chairs. You waving to yourself in the mirror? Oh, okay. I thought I saw you waving to yourself. It's like, okay, hi, I'm in the mirror.
That's self-centered.
Oh, that's cute. More of a chair.
I went up. Yeah, I went up. Probably out here. I
The old books. Chairs, a fireplace. We had no clock like that at the farm.
I had one like that.
Yeah.
I don't know whatever happened to it.
Oh, look at the beautiful candlesticks. Kind of like a burgundy. Wow.
It matches the wallpaper.
Yeah, it does. Very nicely. And look at that. Very nice. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. So, what did we have in the hallway? chairs, tables, and some hats. All right, the other exit to the house. Oh, and up the stairs we go. Ooh.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, of course, like little closet.
No, I can't either.
This is pretty much the attic. You have the chair, some of the kids' toys, little barn. Look at that. Oh, some of the metal cars, train. Some of the old ice skates, an old wagon. Isn't that cute? Extra pots and pans, ice skates. Look at that. Some of the real old ones. Look at that. The wood. Cool. Oh, here's some old roller skates. Just hanging in there. Wheels still turn. Look at that. This is kind of like the attic.
Yep.
Some extra doors.
Technically it is an attic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Nice little wagon, some little toys, some wallpapers.
You see the toys are metal.
Hearing from the guys and stuff, or the gentlemen, that they took this house apart piece by piece and brought it here.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Oh, look, the little stoves. Little play stoves.
Yeah.
Cute. All right. Yeah, let's check out one of the rooms. Hello, madam. All dressed. Beautiful. Some of the old mirrors, umbrellas. Look at that. Wow. Okay. A little ironing board for the kids. The little cradle. Look at the shoes. A big chair. Wash basin. Look at that. It's more of the old beds. You know, where you put it all together like this with the heavy strength. Cradle for the baby. Small when they're first born. There's another one over there. Not a very big room. Kind of small. They didn't make the houses too big. Oh, look at that. Very old. That's so cute. Look at that. And the old dresses. Let's check out the other room. Ah, very nice. Clothes, look at the design of the dresser. Oh, it's beautiful. With the bed, the chairs, the quilt. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful room. All right. And there you go. The whole view of the house. Okay, here's a typical olden day living room where you had your organ. Here's your organ. Had your beautiful braided rug, which was usually old leftovers of coats that were no more in use. You just cut it all up into strips and braid yourself a nice rug. So things were always recycled. Nice old chair, your music player right there. Your chair there, look at that. Beautiful antique. And of course the old sewing machine. There you go. This is a typical room. Oh, pump sink. The old stoves. The old high chair here. Hanging clothes to dry. There's the old icebox. Some of the antique clothes. Here's stuff you would find in your pantry. Baking table. All the tools needed for cooking in the old days. Bed pans up there. Oh, the little stroller. Carriage for the little one. A wooden high chair. There you go.
Yeah, I am. You better get more of it.